doing well. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the differences between a home buyer and a homeowner. So I have a question for you. Are you a home buyer or are you a homeowner? If you're making payments on your mortgage, you are actually a home buyer. You are buying your home. You are not a homeowner. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to give you all of the necessary steps and the necessary things that you need to do to become a homeowner. The reason why I'm making this video, guys, because as you guys know, I help clients with Medicare, and Medicare is in that 60 age range, right? So I'm sitting with people that's above the age of 65, and a lot of them, they're still buying their home, they're still making payments. And I feel like at that age, you should be at the point where you own your home. I do not like to see seniors renting or living in a room or living with their children, especially when the reason why they're in that situation is because they did not make wise decisions. So in this video, I am going to give you guys the necessary steps, like I said, to transition from buying to owning. Because when they say that you are a home owner and you're still making payments, the truth is they're lying to you. You're not quite a homeowner. But in this video, we're gonna get it all straightened out. So what are the things that are necessary to becoming or being a homeowner? Well, the first very important thing that you need to have in place before you even go to signing for that house is life insurance. And I'm not saying this because I sell life insurance. I'm saying this because it is the truth. You need to have life insurance before you purchase your home, or at least right after you have purchased that home. Why life insurance? Life insurance is the number one and easiest way to pass down wealth and to keep that mortgage. So if you are a single mother and you, God forbid, pass away, do you want your home to go back to the bank? Or would you like your home to stay with your children? No brainer. Of course, you would want your home to stay with your children. Well, if you're not self-insured, that home would definitely go back to the bank. So what's self-insured? Self-insured is that if, God forbid, something happened and you passed away, you can still keep the home in the family name, right? You can still have that home. They are still able to pay the mortgage and such. If you don't have enough money to do that, then you are not self-insured. All right, guys, so this is an afterthought. I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand what is self-insured when I say self-insured. So if you have a home and say your balance is $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, whatever that balance is, and you can't write a check to completely pay that off, then you are not self-insured, okay? So it's very important to have life insurance during your young working years. So God forbid something happened, then your children, your loved ones are A-okay. As we are raising our children and we are at the point where we are building wealth, we don't have that money to pay off the mortgage. That's for most people in America, right? So that's normal. There's nothing wrong with it if you're not self-insured. But if you're not, it's very important that you do have life insurance in place. And of course, this is not just for single mothers. If you are a couple, right? So if husband passes away, do you want your wife struggling to keep that mortgage and to keep a roof over your children's head? Of course not. You don't want your wife struggling. So that is another reason why it's so important for couples to have life insurance. God forbid, husband passed away, wife and kids are still okay. Same thing, God forbid, if wife passes away, husband, and children are still okay. So guys, please, if you don't do nothing, please get life insurance. And if you would like to contact me to help you get a free quote, all of my information will be in the description of this video. All right, so we got life insurance out of the way. What are some of the other things that is very important for you to do that would transition you from buying to ownership? The next thing that is very important to do is not to feed into refinancing your home. Guys, I know I see the commercials, I get the emails as well. I get it. Refinancing sounds so tempting. It sounds like you're going to get all of this money, you can make repairs, you can send your child to college, and the list can go on and on. What you could do with that extra $20,000, $30,000. Back with an afterthought when it comes to refinancing. The biggest trick that they use is if you refinance, your mortgage goes down, right? By $100, $200, you save a few $100s. But what they don't tell you is you pay the most interest at the front end of your mortgage. So now when you go and refinance, here you go paying interest again, right? You already paid down the interest. Now you're going back to the interest. Even if they drop down the interest rate, you're not winning when you refinance. The bank is winning. What they don't tell you about refinancing your home is that your mortgage will start over. And I know some people going to argue that they refinance from a 30-year mortgage to a 15-year mortgage. All I'm going to say in this situation is I still feel that most people do not benefit from refinancing. I'm just going to leave it as that. Okay? I'm going to leave it as that. Unfortunately, my mother is in this situation. My mom is 66 and she would not be able to pay off her mortgage until she is 90 years old because she refinanced her home not once, but twice. So I got a lot of work to do as her daughter to really try to help her with that situation. So I can tell you from my own experience watching my mother go through this, refinancing is not the answer. Let me say it one more time. Refinancing is not the answer. It sounds really nice when you're young and you're in your working years and you know you have all these plans and you want to do this and you want to do that. It's better to save money and do the things that you would like to do, like maybe if you want to add a pool or if you want to, you know, upgrade the kitchen or whatever the case may be. It's better to save that money and put it to the side and do those things that you want to do. You know, the reason why you wanted to get the money in the first place to refinancing. Refinancing is a trap. It's not there to help you guys. It's there to help the banks get richer, okay? Refinancing is not the way to go unless you want to be a home buyer, unless you want to continue to be buying your home until you die. If you have, you know, the desire to own your home, refinancing is just not the way to go. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not refinance your home. Okay? So that is very important to take note that refinancing is just not a good idea. Point blank and simple. I know some people are going to say different things in the comments. I don't agree with it, period. Don't do it. All right, guys. So the next very important key that individuals take notes and do to be a homeowner and not a home buyer is they plan to pay off the mortgage. It's very important to actually take steps, necessary steps to make extra payments when you're in your working years, when you're young and you can make extra payments instead of, refinancing that car or getting another car every 2-3 years or whatever the case may be, buying that new bag or whatever. Put that extra money into your mortgage and come up with a goal to actually pay off the mortgage early, so that way you know that you are going into the direction of paying off your mortgage. Some people buy their homes later on in life, like in their 40s or in their 50s. So if you're buying your home later on in life, it's even more important to put a plan in place to pay it off way before retirement, so that way you can enjoy your retirement. Even if it's 5 years early, 10 years early, okay? Even if it's within 30 years, plan on paying off your mortgage. Another thing that is so important that goes hand in hand with making plans with paying off your mortgage is not being wasteful with your money. If you're wasteful with your money, then paying off your mortgage simply just goes out the window. It goes hand in hand together. So like I said, you want to take these steps to plan to pay off your mortgage. So you want to look at your finances, right? You want to know what's coming in. You want to know what's coming out. You want to be responsible with your bills and such. There's no reason to be wasteful with your money. If you're wasteful with your money, then 9 times out of 10, you will be the one that's going to want to refinance, right? You're going to be the individual that's not going to think about paying off your mortgage because you're busy wasting your money on things that are not important. You're not thinking about your golden years. So do not be wasteful with your money. Plan with your money. Make wise decisions when it comes to your finances, so that way one day you can say, I own my home. Okay? So don't be wasteful with your money. Budget, plan, and spend accordingly. Save and such. You know the deal. You've been watching my videos. You know the deal. And if you have not been watching my videos, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell, so that way when I come through, you're like, oh, there she is. That's my girl. Let me watch this video. All right, so it's very important not to be wasteful with your moolah. So the last thing that I want to cover in this video is I want you to think about retirement and take action when it comes to your retirement. What are your retirement goals? How much money do you want to have by the time you retire? When do you want to pay off this mortgage? Okay, what is going on with the life insurance once you retire? What type of life insurance policies are you getting? Are you going to get a life insurance policy where you get all of your money back? Yes, these life insurance policies do exist. And if you're young, you healthy, I recommend you getting this type of life insurance policy if you can afford it, because you get all of your money back at the end of the term, and you can use that money to go ahead and pay off your mortgage or upgrade your home or whatever the case may be. So what are your retirement goals? What is your retirement number? How much money do you need for you to retire? It's very important that you know that number and you take the necessary steps to make that happen. Do you have a 401k? Do you have a Roth? Do your company match? Are you wanting to invest with an investment firm such as Vanguard? It's very important to know your retirement numbers. And like I said, what are the necessary steps to make that happen? How much money do you need to retire? Listen, the truth is we cannot depend on Social Security, so we really have to think about these things because it's very important, so that way you can be able to retire and be comfortable. So what are your plans? Do you want to invest in a business? Do you want to own a business? Do you want to have multiple properties and such? So like I said, it's very important to plan for retirement. Your older self would definitely think your younger self. So yes, it's very important to put all of these key elements together that I just talked about in this video. So think about retirement. Think about the type of life insurance policy that you want to get. You don't want to refinance your home. You don't want to be wasteful with your money. And you definitely want to put a plan in place to pay off that mortgage. And my dear, if you follow these steps, you will, yes, you will become a true homeowner, and not what society says when you're actually a home buyer. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Like I said, if you like this video, give it a like, and I'll see you, yes, you, on the next video. Bye, guys.